I think all of that isn't enough to keep you busy. So because of that, you've, as everybody else would do, you've decided that you're going to row the Atlantic, haven't you?
Yeah.
So I've got the website ready for this because I think it just kind of does it justice. So you're rowing the Atlantic in December.
Yeah.
That's right, isn't it?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm just going to read it from the website because they do a ridiculous like breakdown. And I think it sums up perfectly who they're trying to get. So it's called the World's Toughest Row. That's right. The World's Toughest Row brings together teams from all walks of life united by the same objective, to take on the unique challenge of crossing an ocean in a rowing boat. The atmosphere is electric as people help each other prepare for the challenge of the mighty Atlantic Ocean. Teams battle with sleep deprivation, salt sores, and physical extremes inflicted by the race. Rowers are left with their own thoughts, an expanse of the ocean, and the job of getting the boat safely to the other side. The race offers different experiences to all involved. The challenge creates strong friendships, and competitiveness gives way to the camaraderie that is required to complete the challenge. And when I was looking, the absolute fastest you can possibly do this is 30 days, I think, isn't it? Is like the fastest.
Yeah, I think they've just broke the record with 35 days.
Right, well, there you
Might
go
be
then,
wrong.
so
Yeah,
35. So you're going to be in a rowboat rowing with 4 of you, is that correct?
Yeah. Another three people. And bearing in mind with that as well, up until, Jesus, probably 5 months ago now, I only knew one of those.
Right.
So it's just like...
So it's strangers then, isn't it, really?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. But again, it's one of these... So 2 of them are McDonald's franchisees. So we're doing it for the Ronald McDonald Housing Charity.
Okay.
So it's a really good charity. And obviously they're massively behind it, with it being McDonald's stuff. The other one is a friend of theirs that does a lot of contracting work for McDonald's. So that's how they kind of know him. And then for myself... They needed another person, and because I know one of them, they're kind of blah chatting to me, and it's just one of those, like, I think my head works slightly different to other people, and it's like, yeah, it's going to be hard, it's going to be this, that, and the other, but I was like, when else do you get the opportunity? When else does someone ask you, do you want to do something that literally next to no one on this planet has done? Like,
how many people have done it? Do you know?
I don't know, but
Can't be many,
one of
can
the
it?
stats that they throw out is more people have been in space than have done this.
Right, wow.
Like, there's not a lot. And because bear in mind, like, it's grown now, so there's quite a few boats leave each year. There's only one crossing per year because that's when the trade winds allow. So that's why it's in December.
Okay.
So it's not, you're going across the equator. So you're going from the Canaries just off Africa.
Yeah.
You kind of head south, and the trade winds and tides help you across, and then to the Caribbean. So you can't do it the rest of the year because of the hurricane seasons and stuff like that. Like, it'd be absolutely lethal. So there's only one a year, and they do multiple things. So I think, like, this year in a 4-man boat format, which is what we'll be doing, there's maybe been 5 or 6. So you think even that over that amount of years, and that's if they're successful and make it all the way. Like, someone died this year.
What happened?
So unfortunately, I had a heart attack,
Right.
but it's not like you can quickly get an AED on
of
and an
course,
ambulance and then they're gone. So I'm pretty sure that had it have happened at home or at work, they'd probably be recovering in hospital right now. But when you're out at sea, that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things there that can happen. You know, there's been marlin strikes, so swordfish have gone through the boat. So then you've got to, like, try and repair your boat.
And are you on your Todd, or is it like literally on your own?
Yeah.
You don't have like support next to you?
There's one safety boat, which like a support boat, which is a sailing boat, but
Just one.
yeah, just
But
one.
then everybody could be hundreds of miles apart. couldn't they?
Thousands. So that's the difference. Like, they can be thousands of miles apart. So the boat has to kind of stick probably where it's most useful, so towards the centre, really.
Yeah.
So, for instance, if you're at the back, if something bad happens, that boat might be 5 days away from you. And even then, they might not be able to come and get you, because what do they do about the rest?
Yeah.
Because now they're 10 days or 15 days away from somebody else. So it's like really dangerous. It's one of the last kind of like real dangerous challenges that's out there. Like, even I'd love to go up Mount Everest, but even that dwindles more and more the more I find out about it, because it's like 10 a penny going up that now.
I tell you what I don't like about the idea of Everest as well, not that I've ever contemplated genuinely doing it, is you hear stories of people just paying a lot of money who aren't fit, who then like panic on the ladders and stuff and freeze, and you can't go until they've gone.
Yeah.
And you hear of people dying because they're getting stuck behind Mick, who's an accountant who decided he wants to do it, and now he's like shit himself and can't go on. And I hate the idea that it's not because of you or because of an avalanche that you've died. It's because someone's there who shouldn't be there.
Yeah, but they're like this.
That puts me off massively with that.
Snippets of video, and it looks like
just
looks
like queues up.
It's like a tourist attraction. It's like, I don't want to do that anymore. Like what? Follow 15 other people up and like, no, you've lost all like the challenge of it.
Yeah,
it's like, I want to do something that nobody else really wants to do.
Yeah.
Like, that's cool. That's that's the point of doing it.